Brining chicken in buttermilk before frying it is a well-loved trick that not only gives the chicken flavor, but it also helps that meat stay moist. Now, I've never heard of brining chicken in iced tea, or more specifically, sweet tea, but it is all the rage, and I'm eager to try it, Bridget.
I love this. This is like the most beautiful collision of two of my favorite things. Sweet tea, fried chicken. How much better can it get? And this was developed, or really attributed, to John Fleer, the chef from the Appalachian area. He really has brought mountain food to the forefront. So I love him for that, and I love this recipe. You're gonna like it too. So we gotta start off with tea before we get to the chicken. I've got a quart of boiling water here, just simmering. I'm gonna take it right off the heat. We gotta make some tea. So a quart of water. Now this is 6 family-sized tea bags here. Now if you didn't have family-sized tea bags, each of these is about 4 regular-sized tea bags, single serve. So that's 24 single-serve tea bags, or 6 family-size.
Wow.
All right, just gonna put those in there. You want them to be fully submerged. So I'm gonna leave this be here for about 5 minutes. On to the chicken. Chicken thighs, bone in, skin on. So this is 8 chicken thighs here. They each weigh between 5 to 7 ounces so that they all cook evenly.
That makes sense.
All right, so some of these are good to go, but some of these have a little extra skin. You want to kind of cut away any big globules of fat, but you don't need to do a lot of trimming. So I'm just going to use a knife. All right, so the rest are done. Again, 5 minutes on the tea, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
All right, our concentrated tea mixture is already super dark. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna strain this right into a big old bowl, along with the bags. And I'll go ahead and press just a little bit, just to extract some of that liquid. All right, so while this is hot, this is just a tea, we need to turn this into sweet tea. So we're gonna add a ½ a cup of granulated sugar. And now we gotta turn the sweet tea into a brine. So this is a ¼ cup of table salt. I'm also going to add a little bit of flavor here. This is a tablespoon of grated lemon zest, and then 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. So I'll go ahead and stir this while, again, the tea is nice and hot. But you do want to make sure that the salt and the sugar is all nice and dissolved. Now we're going to cool this down because we can't put our chicken in right away. So now the concentrate becomes actual tea. This is another quart of ice water this time. Just gonna stir this until the ice is melted. This is looking good. The bowl feels nice and chilled. I'm gonna add in our chicken. Just submerge it. All right, so this looks great. We're gonna cover this with a little bit of plastic wrap, and then this is going to go into the refrigerator. Now you wanna give it at least 12 hours.
Bridget, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, well, that's what the chicken looks like after you drain it. It's been 12 hours. So the color, unfortunate. We're gonna fix that because we're gonna cover it with fried chicken coating. We are gonna use a little bit of buttermilk to dredge this in first. So this is a cup of buttermilk. But let's talk a little bit about our dry ingredients.
Yeah.
So this is 1½ cups of all-purpose flour. We want something that's a little crisp and that stays crisp after it's fried. So this is almost an equal amount of cornstarch. So again, 1½ cups of all-purpose flour and 1¼ cups of cornstarch.
Okay.
So we're going to use a tablespoon of paprika and a tablespoon of granulated garlic and a tablespoon of black pepper.
Oh, dog.
Yeah, it's going to get you right there.
Oh, I love it.
It's pretty spectacular. This is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That's just going to add a little bit of lift, lighten the coating, and 2 teaspoons of table salt. And 3/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
Okay.
Yeah, just whisk this together. Now, you've seen this technique that we've used before. I love it. When you dredge chicken into the dry ingredients, it starts to form these little bits, floury bits in the bottom of the bowl. So we're gonna create that from the start with a little bit of water here. This is 3 tablespoons of water. I'm just working it with my fingers to create all these little bits here. All right, so we're gonna work with 1 piece of chicken at a time. So take a thigh, dredge it in the buttermilk. All right, and then this goes in, boom, like that. And I can use this hand to start coating, but I also like to shake the bowl.
Me too.
And create the little tidal wave to get it going. And then I just kind of cover it. Just wanna get that really well coated. There we go. And then we're gonna put these inside up on our wire rack that's set over a rimmed baking sheet. Now we're going to continue to do the rest of them. Once they're all breaded, we're going to leave them on this wire rack uncovered, put them in the fridge. You want to leave them in there for a minimum of 30 minutes, maybe up to 2 hours.
We'll get you right back to the video. Check out Cook's Country's newest book, The Complete Cook's Country TV Show Cookbook.
Over 16 seasons and more than 600 recipes are condensed into this cookbook, jam-packed with every recipe we feature on the show, plus stories, tips, and reviews.
Go on the road with Cook's Country and tour the U.S. through food. Get inspired by dishes from restaurants, regions, and chefs all over America.
All in this one convenient cookbook.
To order your copy of the Complete Cook's Country TV Show Cookbook, scan the QR code or visit cookscountry.com to continue your Cook's Country journey.
It's fry time. I've got my Dutch oven here, 3 quarts of peanut oil. You can use vegetable oil, or you can actually use really good lard because they all have that really good high smoke point. Now we're gonna fry these 4 at a time.
Okay.
Let me get them into the oil here. Oh, that's a good sound. Get that in there. So at this point, we're going to leave them in there for 10 minutes. About 5 minutes in, I'm going to flip them over halfway just to make sure that they're browning evenly.
What's in the oil, Bridget? It's murky, I can't see.
It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes.
Holy cow, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm going to take this over to a paper towel lined rack. There we go. We want to let some of that excess oil drip away. Oh, look at that. Okay, now we do need to let this oil come back up to 325 before we put the remaining 4 in. And we're gonna cook those exactly the same way. 10 minutes flipping over halfway. In they go. So these are going to go into a 300-degree oven, nice moderate heat. Finish cooking them through without coloring the exterior too much. They're gonna stay in there anywhere between 10, maybe up to 14 minutes, but really what I'm looking for is an internal temperature in the thighs of about 175 degrees.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you can see that that moderate oven didn't really color it too much more. Now I do need to take the temp. I took it a couple times just to gauge. So if we go right in there, 175, looks great.
That is picture perfect fried chicken, Bridget.
All right, so I'm gonna transfer this to a paper towel lined platter.
All right.
10 minutes.
All right.
That's chicken time.
I've been standing here the whole time waiting.
All right, here you go.
Oh, thank you.
We've got a little bit of lemon there if you'd like to squeeze some over your chicken.
I like that idea.
Just to highlight that lemony iced tea flavor.
We doing fork and knife?
I'm just gonna, so before I go full animal on this, I am gonna kind of cut in there.
Well, I'll just follow your lead.
All right. All right.
That's good. It's not too sweet.
But the tea just gives it
A smoky flavor.
just super warm. Like it tastes like warm spices. But it doesn't taste like any other fried chicken.
For full episodes of your favorite cooking shows, head over to ATK's Full Episodes channel on YouTube. You can stream complete seasons of America's Test Kitchen, Cook's Country, and more. See you there.